Sign the damn paper, woman!
I'm a voice actor, and I have been asked by my community to attempt the Rattlesnake Jake voice, but I wanted to try something a little bit different. You see, when actors go for auditions, what they typically do is they get given either some copy or a picture or both, and they have to do an interpretation of what they believe the character's voice is. That is, in fact, what sells them a lot of the time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you an example of what it would be like for me to look at a character, just the picture. I've never heard this character's voice before, and I'm going to give my own interpretation. Stick around for the final bit where I see how close I got. Okay, so what we have is we've got a snake, and not just a snake, but a black hat wearing snake, which in Westerns typically means a bad guy. This guy has got very focused eyes. It looks like he's got fire kind of coming out of his eyes. He's got a very interesting looking gun piece, and it's not as obvious in this picture, but he's quite large. First of all, what kind of accent do I think I want to do, right? Because I don't pretend to be an expert on these things when it comes to American accents, but generally speaking, you want to be somewhere around in the South area. That's close to where I was for Big Jack. It's quite easy for me to access. Normally, it requires me getting close to the microphone to make sure that there's a certain amount of gravitas. Alternatively, you could do something with a little bit more twang. The problem with that is that can make people sound a little stupid. If they seem more comedic, though, that's probably the voice that I would put out for it. You could have them more from Oklahoma. I'm thinking of Chef Kent Rollins. Boy, howdy, we're going to have ourselves a good old time, and we're going to cook ourselves some biscuits right here by the fire.
Here, our abracadabra, zuma kaluma, what are we talking about, Dutch oven, and whoop!
And his is quite genuine, but none of those quite work for this guy. For one thing, he's so big that you want to really push the voice down. So I'm going to use for this what I call my dragon voice, which I perfected over many sessions of running Dungeons and Dragons as a professional Dungeon Master at Dungeon Master On Demand. Sneaky plug. So I would talk down here, but then I would try and add some accent, some twang to it. If we find a Rattlesnake Jake line, I think that will be helpful. This is after someone named Beans, which I appreciate the name of, refuses to sign a deed. And Rattlesnake Jake says, sign the damn paper, woman. And then Beans says, go to hell. And Rattlesnake Jake says, where do you think I come from? So this guy's a bit of an extortionist. Okay, that's interesting. So with that in mind, with that single line, which might be all the actor gets, right? He's less of a villain and more of a... that he's clearly working for someone, is my impression of this. So that says to me more of a in-between kind of person. This is him losing his temper at this point. Sign the damn paper, woman, exclamation mark, right? So therefore, if an exclamation mark happens, you should pay attention to the grammar. Forgot to put my lights on. So off the top of my head, first try. Sign the damn paper, woman. Sign the damn paper, woman. There you go, that's some. Sign the damn paper, woman. Where do you think I come from? The other thing I have to pay attention to is, could I do this for a week? Right? Am I going to lose my voice? So finding that guttural sound, but also being able to protect my vocal cords is the tricky part. So where do you think I come from? Now, what we're going to do live in the studio, we're going to watch this very video as we speak. Okay, ready?
Daddy
Here we go.
Not a burden. Keep your blood money and I'll keep my land.
Do what he says, or by all the fires of the black pit, I'll squeeze them pretty brown eyes out of your skull. Now hold on, Chick. There's no need. Let me do my job. You brought me in, now we're gonna play this thing out to the end. Sign the damn paper, woman.
Go to hell.
Where do you think I come from?
Interesting. Okay. So I actually really love that performance. I don't think I could have done that because this person has a more resonant chest voice. So what he's done is he hasn't really done any effects at all. It's a strong instinct in a lot of performers to just go for that kind of voice. And that's easy for me to do, right? Instead, he's gone, sign the damn paper. Quite a short response. He's not really being intimidated. He's just irritated that he has to do this at all. It sounds like to me, which is fun. I like that. I like that character choice. That's interesting. Likely, it would have been a conversation between them and the director. It's not, where do you think I come from, as in, do you think I'm stupid, which was my interpretation. But it was, I come from hell, which is great. I have no idea if that's true or not. It doesn't matter. That's a great response. You want your character to be intimidating? Where do you think I come from? I'm going to do my best to try and approximate what it is that this performer does in part 2. We'll see you then. Thanks.